two comedy franchises that began in the 2000s are returning with new films this summer, and both could be successful at the box office. It's always exciting when a great comedy hits theaters. Comedy films are an almost unifying experience, as audiences come together to laugh. Watching a comedy movie in theaters feels rarer today, as many films in the genre drop directly on streaming. However, 2020 SIXS summer movie season has two comedy films that could be theatrical hits, including Scary Movie. 2020 SIXS summer movie slate is filled with films that have a chance at becoming massive blockbusters. A few of these movies include Spider-Man, Brand New Day, The Mandalorian and Grogu, Supergirl, and The Odyssey. These films are either part of a larger franchise, or are directed by visionary filmmakers. Additionally, summer 2020 SIXS movie lineup includes films that offer a nice bit of nostalgia. Masters of the Universe appeals to audiences who grew up with the cartoon or the toy line in the 1980s, and Toy Story 5 continues the story of a franchise that has captivated young and older audiences for over 30 years. The Devil Wears Prada 2 is another nostalgic movie for those who love the 2006 film. In addition to these films, there are two comedy films that may be nostalgic for those who grew up during the 2000s. Scary Movie and Jackass, Best and Last both premiere this summer, bringing back many of the cast and signature humor that audiences remember. Both films could be notable hits at this year's summer box office. Scary Movie and Jackass, Best and Last both premiere in June. June 2026 should be a memorable month for comedy films with Scary Movie and Jackass, Best and Last on its calendar. Scary Movie releases in theaters on June 5, 2026, and is the sixth installment in the franchise. The first Scary Movie premiered in 2000, and was a parody of horror movies like Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer. In addition to the Scream franchise, the latest film is parodying recent horror movies, like Sinners, The Substance, 2018's Halloween, Weapons, and more. The Wayans brothers are returning as writers, producers, and stars of the film. Other returning cast members include Anna Faris, Regina Hall, Sherry O'Terry, and Dave Sheridan. The other comedy, Jackass, Best and Last, premieres on June 26, 2026. It is the fifth and supposedly final film in the Jackass series, which first premiered in 2000 as a TV series on MTV before releasing its first movie in 2002. The Jackass movies have included many hilarious and painful-looking stunts, and Best and Last looks like it will include some new ones while honoring the whole series. Johnny Knoxville is returning, along with many other members of the Jackass crew, including Steve-O, Wee Man, and Preston Lacey. Both films could be comedy hits. Both franchises have solid track records at the box office. The first Scary Movie grossed $277 million worldwide on a $19 million budget. The other films all earned over $140 million worldwide, except for Scary Movie v. 2020 SIXS. Scary Movie is the first of the franchise to be made by the Wayans brothers since Scary Movie 2, and also includes the return of Faris and Hall's characters. The returning cast and creative team could generate interest that leads to an impressive box office result. Meanwhile, the Jackass franchise has performed well at the box office, especially when considering their budgets. The first film made around $79.3 million on a $2 million budget, and the second film made around $85.3 million worldwide on an $11 million budget. Jackass 3D, which made around $171.5 million worldwide on a $20 million budget, and Jackass Forever made around $74.8 million worldwide on a $10 million budget. Since Best and Last is the final film, audiences may show up to see the team's last batch of stunts. The one concern with both of their box office potentials is their competition. Scary Movie premieres on the same day as Masters of the Universe, and Jackass 5 releases on the same day as Supergirl. However, these films appeal to different audiences, so the lack of overlap there shouldn't hurt either film's potential at the box office by much. Scary Movie and Jackass 5 both have the chance to be notable box office hits during summer 2026.